Welcome back to the B&B Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most intense and pivotal moments unfolding on The Bold and the Beautiful right now. The Forrester family is on the brink of losing everything they've worked so hard to build. Ridge Forrester, in a last-ditch attempt to save his family's company, has turned to none other than Justin Barber. But what happens when the very man they've called to rescue them brings nothing but bad news? With Carter Walton's power play causing a rift that might be irreversible, will Ridge's efforts to regain control over Forrester Creations succeed, or is this the beginning of the end for the Forrester legacy? Let's break it all down and look at what's coming next on B&B, and believe us, you won't want to miss what happens next. Ridge's decision to summon Justin Barber, the seasoned legal expert with a history of navigating tricky corporate situations, seemed like the perfect solution to their escalating crisis. Ridge's confidence was evident. He believes Justin is the one person capable of untangling the mess Carter and Hope Logan have made of Forrester Creations. Justin has seen it all, from the cutthroat world of Spencer publications to high-stakes negotiations and corporate takeovers. But even with Justin's impressive track record, there's a chilling possibility that he may not be able to fix the mess. In fact, the more Justin digs into Carter's power play, the more he may find himself doubting whether there's anything that can be done at all. Could Carter's machinations be so well planned and so ironclad that even a legal genius like Justin can't unravel them? With Ridge's hopes pinned on Justin's success, this unexpected twist could leave the Forrester family facing an even darker reality. The trouble began when Carter Walton and Hope Logan launched what appeared to be a bold but ultimately disastrous takeover attempt at Forrester Creations. The moment Brooke Logan raised the alarm, it became clear that things were spiraling out of control. Ridge, in his fury and disbelief, didn't hesitate to fire Carter, forcing him out of the office. But this wasn't just about one failed attempt. It was the beginning of a much larger battle for the heart and soul of Forrester Creations. Ridge's decision to call in Justin Barber was a calculated one. Ridge needed someone who could outmaneuver Carter's legal strategies and put the Forrester family back in a position of power. But what Ridge didn't anticipate was just how deeply entrenched Carter's position at Forrester Creations could be. The more Ridge and Steffy try to regain control, the more they may realize that Carter's maneuvering is not just a temporary setback but could be a permanent shift in the company's leadership. Justin's role in this unfolding drama cannot be understated. Known for his ability to handle even the most complicated corporate situations, he's seen it all before, from power struggles to corporate sabotage. Yet, there's something about this situation that feels different. Something about Carter's rise to power at Forrester Creations seems too calculated, too well thought out to be easily undone. The Forrester family, especially Ridge, is holding on to the hope that Justin can come in and save the day. They believe that Justin, with his vast legal expertise and experience in navigating high-stakes corporate environments, will be able to handle whatever Carter has set in motion. But the previews for the upcoming episodes suggest that Justin might have some bad news to deliver, and it's a truth that Ridge and Steffy aren't going to want to hear. Could Justin's efforts fail, and what will that mean for the future of the Forrester dynasty? The shift in power at Forrester Creations began as a ripple but quickly turned into a wave, with Carter Walton and Hope Logan at the center of it. Their bold takeover attempt seemed doomed from the start, especially with Brooke sounding the alarm and Ridge acting swiftly to fire Carter and throw him out of the office. But as Ridge prepares to bring in Justin Barber to fix the mess, the reality of the situation may be much more complicated than he anticipated. The Forrester family had assumed that Carter's attempts to take over the company were nothing more than an ill-fated power grab, one that would crumble under pressure. What they didn't count on was just how well Carter had set up his position, making his presence at Forrester Creations more formidable than anyone realized. Ridge, in his desperation, may have underestimated Carter's legal savvy and strategic foresight, which could leave Ridge and his family scrambling to keep up. As B&B fans continue to watch this corporate drama unfold, it's clear that there's more at stake than just a power struggle between two key players. This battle represents a larger shift in the balance of power at Forrester Creations, with Ridge and Steffy desperately trying to maintain control of the family business. But with Carter and Hope in the driver's seat, they are now the ones calling the shots. It's a position they've worked hard to secure, and it's clear they have no intention of backing down. Ridge, in turn, will likely find himself sitting across from Carter and Hope at a negotiation table, facing the difficult task of negotiating terms that could either lead to the restoration of his family's company or the permanent loss of it. And with each passing day, the stakes continue to rise. The true extent of Carter's influence at Forrester Creations is still unfolding, and there's no telling what demands he and Hope may make as they strengthen their grip on the company. It's unlikely they'll simply back down and hand over the reins without a fight. The upcoming negotiations will likely involve some incredibly high-stakes decisions, with Ridge and Steffy forced to weigh their options carefully. If they're not careful, they could lose everything they've built. Meanwhile, Justin Barber will have to work his magic, using his legal acumen to try and dismantle Carter's moves while simultaneously protecting the Forrester legacy. Whether or not he succeeds remains to be seen, but one thing is certain, this battle is far from over. As B&B fans know, nothing is ever as straightforward as it seems, and what initially appeared to be a minor blip in Forrester Creations' history may turn out to be a full-scale corporate war. With Ridge's future at the helm of the company hanging in the balance, the stakes have never been higher. Will Justin Barber's legal expertise be enough to restore order and protect the Forrester family legacy, or is Carter Walton about to prove that he's the new force to be reckoned with at Forrester Creations? Keep watching, because this is one corporate showdown you won't want to miss, and the outcome could change everything for the Forrester family, perhaps permanently. The dramatic turns and twists are far from over. Ridge's leadership, Carter's ambition, and Justin's efforts will collide in a way that could redefine the power structure at Forrester Creations. One thing is certain, whether Ridge can navigate this corporate minefield or if Carter has truly cemented his place at the top, B&B fans are in for an unforgettable ride. The future of Forrester Creations is uncertain, and it's anyone's guess who will ultimately come out on top in this high-stakes battle for control. We'll dive into the intriguing chaos surrounding Hope Logan and Carter Walton as their wild journey unfolds, bringing unexpected twists to the bold and the beautiful. Let's analyze how their story has shaken the foundations of the Forrester and Logan families, while also setting the stage for an unpredictable future. The Great Divide, Liam's moral standoff. Liam Spencer is undeniably the voice of reason, or is he? His outrage at Hope's association with Carter is predictable, but layered with hypocrisy. Known for his waffling tendencies, Liam has always struggled to take decisive action, but when it comes to his daughter Beth, his convictions are unwavering. Despite his own flaws, Liam sees Carter as a dangerous influence on Hope and Beth, particularly due to their alleged scheme to overthrow Ridge Forrester. Could this be Liam's breaking point, the moment he truly steps up as a father and confronts the consequences of his own indecision? Liam's reaction might even spark a custody battle, with him arguing that Beth deserves stability far away from the chaos Hope and Carter seem to thrive in. The tension between Liam and Hope could also lead to Beth questioning her parents' choices, subtly setting up a generational conflict as Beth grows older. A rocky coexistence, Hope and Carter's domestic dilemma. Hope's decision to leave her mother, Brooke Logan's cabin, has brought her into uncharted territory. Moving in with Carter may seem like the logical next step, but the realities of blending their lives could be more complicated than they anticipate. Carter, while charismatic and devoted, is no stranger to making impulsive decisions in love. His track record with women suggests that his relationship with Hope might face its share of turbulence. Hope's independence has always been a key aspect of her character, but her financial and emotional reliance on others has come to the forefront. Where can she and Beth find a true home, both literally and figuratively? Perhaps Carter's home, with its sleek design and bachelor pad vibe, may serve as a temporary haven. Yet, is it a place where Beth can grow up comfortably, or will it merely amplify the instability in Hope's life? Brooke's betrayal and Ridge's influence. Brooke Logan's decision to side with Ridge Forrester in the LLC takeover scheme was not just a professional betrayal, but also a deeply personal one. By exposing Hope's plans to Ridge, Brooke has placed her daughter in an untenable position. The strain on their relationship is palpable, with Brooke's actions driving a wedge that may take years to heal. However, Brooke's motivations aren't entirely selfish. Her allegiance to Ridge stems from her belief that Hope is being manipulated by Carter, a man she views as reckless and self-serving. Brooke's own turbulent romantic history with Ridge colors her perspective, as she projects her fears onto Hope's situation. Could this fracture between mother and daughter be the start of a larger Logan family divide, one that forces the siblings to pick sides? The Bonnie and Clyde of LA. Hope and Carter's newfound dynamic has become the talk of Los Angeles, with their audacious takeover scheme earning them comparisons to the infamous Bonnie and Clyde. But is this just a metaphorical comparison, or could their partnership take a literal turn toward criminal behavior? Carter's legal expertise combined with Hope's strategic thinking makes them a formidable team, but their overconfidence could be their undoing. The duo's chemistry is undeniable, and their ability to bounce back from setbacks showcases their resilience. Yet, as they push boundaries and alienate their loved ones, the question arises, are they building a future together or setting themselves up for disaster? Hope's motivations, fueled by a mix of rebellion against her family and attraction to Carter's boldness, suggest that her actions are as much about asserting her autonomy as they are about love. The fallout: will fans see a happy ending? Fans of the bold and the beautiful are divided on whether Carter and Hope can find lasting happiness. While some viewers are captivated by their audacity and passion, others see their relationship as doomed from the start. The LLC takeover scheme is only the tip of the iceberg, with personal, professional, and legal challenges looming large. Can their love survive the fallout, or will they ultimately go their separate ways? As the dust settles, Hope and Carter's story will likely serve as a cautionary tale about the dangers of ambition unchecked by reason. Their actions have already created ripples throughout the Forrester, Logan, and Spencer families, setting the stage for future conflicts and alliances. For now, fans can only watch as the drama unfolds, wondering whether love or chaos will ultimately define their legacy. Let us know, B&B fans, do you believe Hope and Carter's partnership is a bold step toward independence, or a reckless leap into oblivion? Next, we will delve into the explosive developments surrounding Hope Logan and Carter Walton as their high-stakes scheme begins to unravel, causing a rift in the Forrester family that may never heal. The tension, betrayal, and emotional turmoil in the Forrester world have reached a boiling point, and in today's analysis, we'll explore how each character navigates this intense showdown and what it means for the future of Forrester Creations. Steffy's final straw: breaking ties with Hope. Steffy Forrester's patience has finally reached its limit, and her decision to sever ties with Hope Logan is nothing short of seismic. After hearing about Hope and Carter's reckless plot, Steffy makes it clear that she can no longer stand by the woman she once considered family. In her emotional rant, Steffy condemns Hope for manipulating Carter and driving him to throw away his career for the sake of her selfish agenda. For Steffy, Hope's actions represent a betrayal not only of Carter but also of the Forrester legacy. Steffy's words cut deep, as she declares that Hope has destroyed a good man. Her rejection of Hope is more than just a personal vendetta, it's a firm stance on what she believes to be the line between ambition and morality. By disavowing Hope, Steffy isn't just protecting Forrester Creations, she's taking a stand for integrity, something she feels Hope has abandoned. The emotional weight of Steffy's decision suggests a permanent fracture in their relationship, one that could have far-reaching consequences for the Forrester family dynamic. Hope's stand against the Forresters. In the face of increasing pressure from her family, Hope Logan's resolve is only growing stronger. She refuses to let herself be painted as the villain in Ridge and Steffy's eyes. Despite her mother Brooke's disapproval, Hope continues to push back against the Forrester establishment. Brooke's concern for her daughter is genuine, but it's clear that she's not ready to throw Hope under the bus, at least not entirely. The tension between Hope and Brooke is palpable, with Brooke admitting that Ridge has been blaming Hope for causing the rift with Carter. Hope recognizes that she is being scapegoated by the Forrester family and refuses to take the blame for their power struggles. Hope's argument is simple yet forceful. The Forresters are determined to make her the bad guy, and she's not going to let them get away with it. In her eyes, her plan with Carter is a means of survival, a way to break free from the dominance of the Forrester family and chart her own course. However, as the stakes rise, so too does the personal cost. Hope's bold defiance has already cost her her standing within the family, but she seems willing to sacrifice it all for the chance at independence. Brooke's attempt to protect Hope. As Hope digs in her heels, Brooke Logan takes on the role of protector, even as she acknowledges the mess Hope has found herself in. Brooke is concerned that Hope's actions, particularly the takeover of Forrester Creations, will have serious repercussions, both professionally and personally. While Brooke can't condone Hope's relationship with Carter, she is determined not to let Steffy and Ridge vilify her daughter. Brooke's maternal instincts kick in as she tries to convince Hope to reconsider, but Hope is steadfast in her belief that the takeover is the only way to secure her future. Brooke's own sense of loyalty to Ridge complicates her ability to fully support her daughter. She's caught between two opposing forces, her desire to protect Hope and her allegiance to her husband, Ridge. In many ways, Brooke finds herself torn between the loyalty she feels toward her family and the responsibility she has as a mother. Brooke's role in this conflict highlights the complexity of familial loyalty and the difficult choices that come with it. Ridge's confrontation with Steffy, the spark that ignites the fire. It was Ridge Forrester who set this chain of events in motion by summoning Steffy to his office for a private conversation. When Ridge revealed that he had fired Carter Walton and filled Steffy in on the details of the LLC takeover plot, it was clear that the Forrester patriarch was preparing for war. Ridge's decision to reveal Carter's romantic involvement with Hope to Steffy was the turning point that made everything fall into place. For Steffy, the realization that Hope had manipulated Carter was the final straw in her judgment of Hope. Steffy's reaction was both emotional and rational. Her father, Ridge, had been betrayed not only by Hope's actions, but also by Carter, a man who had once been a trusted ally. Steffy's condemnation of Hope is steeped in her own personal sense of justice, and she believes that Hope's manipulative behavior is the ultimate betrayal. Steffy's outrage is not just about the business takeover, but about the damage Hope has done to the Forrester family, especially to Carter, whom Steffy sees as a victim in this tangled web of deceit. Carter, the pawn in Hope's game. Carter Walton, once a trusted figure at Forrester Creations, finds himself caught in a web of ambition and deceit that he never anticipated. Initially, Carter's involvement with Hope was seen as a relationship built on mutual respect and genuine affection. However, as the stakes of the LLC takeover plot escalated, Carter became more deeply entangled in Hope's plans. His romantic feelings for Hope have only served to cloud his judgment, leading him to make choices that jeopardize his career and his place in the Forrester family. While Carter's emotional attachment to Hope is undeniable, it is also clear that he has become a pawn in her game. His role in the takeover plot is a testament to his misplaced trust in Hope, who has clearly used him for her own personal gain. Whether Carter can break free from Hope's manipulation and reclaim his professional integrity remains to be seen, but one thing is certain, he's no longer the man he once was. His relationship with Hope may have started with good intentions, but as the consequences of their actions unfold, Carter's role in the Forrester drama may be his undoing. The fallout, Hope's future in jeopardy. As Hope's relationship with Carter grows more intense, so too does the fallout from their takeover scheme. The Forrester family is in disarray, with Ridge and Steffy firmly against Hope's plan and determined to destroy her and Carter's efforts. The battle for control of Forrester Creations has become more personal, with the family's emotional wounds spilling out into the public eye. Hope's position within the Forrester family has become increasingly precarious, and it's clear that her relationship with Carter will be a point of contention for the foreseeable future. While she may believe she is on the right path, the damage she has done to her relationships with her family, particularly her mother and Steffy, may be irreparable. Will Hope and Carter emerge victorious, or will their ambitious plot unravel in spectacular fashion? Only time will tell, but the road ahead for Hope is one fraught with danger, deceit, and the painful cost of ambition. As The Bold and the Beautiful continues to unfold, the conflict between Hope and the Forresters is far from over. Fans are left wondering whether Hope can find redemption, or if her actions will lead to her ultimate downfall. What do you think? Will Hope and Carter find a way to rebuild their lives, or is this the beginning of the end for the